Hello my friends, welcome to my lab floor. Today we're gonna have a little bit different format because our subject here is pretty huge, and this is a car door. So I have this car door for a while because I helped repair one of my friend's car, which door was smashed. I'll show you the photos how the door looks like on the other side. And what we've done, we went to the junkyard, bought a used door of same color of the same brand, and just decided to swap it. Well, door was actually inexpensive in comparison to how much time I spent fixing, replacing the door, because turned out to be door is not that easy. Just unscrew 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts and just pop it back in. Anyways, that's a different story. But today this door I have, it's just the old original door which was on the car, minus the glass and minus this thing, the interior soft thingy, because that was very dirty, because that's from the old junk car. So we turned out to swap it. That was actually added a little bit more work. And this actually glass is tinted, original glass wasn't. So another thing I decided to swap out. So today we're gonna take a look at this door to see what we can salvage out of it and throw away the rest, because I have too much junk in the house. I need to get rid of it. So yeah, probably gonna be laughing at me because you think like, oh my god, this guy keeps door for whatever many years. And yeah, I actually was hoping that some of the parts someone would use it. Some of my friends had similar car, but they didn't use it, and no one actually needs it. So yeah, I guess it's just time to this thing to go. So, well, glass is already kind of disconnected, so we're gonna just remove it. It's actually a pretty nice piece of glass and completely scratchless. So hey, if you need the glass, ping me, I can mail it to you. Well, at your expense, of course. Okay. By the way, I forgot to mention that this is door from Malibu, Chevrolet Malibu, model year 2004, I think 2008, and also Malibu Max. I think this is front passenger door. I think they have very similar doors, or actually exact doors, and interior looks the same. Okay, so this is the panel inside the cabin. So this panel consists of, like, there is some buttons here, there is a lock, and there is a speaker, and there is another speaker over here. This is already disconnected as well, so we're not gonna be just spending time poking with this thing. I'm just gonna lift it. Okay, some bits and pieces gonna fall out. So this is big, huge molded piece of plastic made of who knows what. It's really hard to tell. I see no markings. HCPP says recyclable, so yeah, who knows. So what can we salvage out of here? First of all, we can salvage this button block. I don't know why would I salvage it, but it looks cool. Already disconnected, of course. Oh yeah, there is more clips here. Oh my god. It's not just this, it's also this. So it's cool because it has those kind of fancy buttons to rise and lower the window, and bring up and lower the window, and the lock button. So this one is pretty simple button. Actually it's a rocking switch. It has 1 position, 2 positions. It's already pretty cool. And this one is fancier. It has, look at how many contacts this thing has. It's curious why. Yeah, I would take a look at this switch. That's look pretty cool. So this is gonna be kept. I'm gonna put it right here. The rest of this stuff, I don't know what the hell to do. This is definitely gonna go into recycling, because I don't think I need it. This actually consists of 2 pieces, I just noticed. There is a top piece and a bottom piece. Bottom piece and top piece looks like made of different material. Really hard to tell which one is what, but I don't really care. Another thing which I would like to salvage gonna be those sort of clips. They can be handy. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Sometimes they broke off in your car, and you know, you can try to MacGyver something using this sort of clips. So I will keep those. Wearing gloves not to like injure myself, because I had already enough of today injuries. Went mountain biking, hit my knee. That's enough for today. Yeah, that's cool. It's a cool thing. I like it. It's my 3D printer going on the back, printing some stuff. Disregard it. All right, those are cool. Those are definitely keepers. Love those. I don't think there's anything else I can. There's some kind of cool. Those are those screws or whatever they are. Those two, but I don't care. What the hell is this? So there's some styrofoamy things here. I think they made for some thermal insulation, because over here we have this thermal insulating like thingy. So I think we're done with this guy. So this is gonna be junked. Go here in the junk side. That's gonna be our junk side. Gonna throw all junk that way. So this thing is some kind of material, I guess, to prevent cold creeping in and heat into your car. It's nice to have. Obviously, it has this gluey thing over here. It's actually glued much stronger than I just did, because I already ripped it off, because I had to pull out the window. That's gonna be junk. So now is the coolest part. So first of all, we have a window motor. It's to release lower and bring up the window. This glass here. This is side passenger glass. We have a speaker. We have another speaker. Actually, this speaker is already disconnected as well. This is a little teeny tiny tweeter. I have no information here. It says not much I can see. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I will measure it impedance. Like maybe it's 4 ohms, maybe it's 8 ohms. I don't really know. Maybe I'll save this clip. This thing is actually in okay shape, but who cares? Like, no one needs that. So yeah, how do I disconnect this little guy? That's my pointer. And whatever it is, the little membrane thingy protection is here as well. So I have both of them. Yep, I'm gonna measure this tweeter, and yeah, it's made of ABS, it says on it. A little bit rusty. We'll check it if it's working. We're gonna use it for something. If no, I'm gonna ditch it. Okay, keep this. This clip can be handy, but unfortunately, if you're using different sort of brand of car, this may be useless for you or for me, because those things are really car specific. But who knows? That's gonna be junked. So, where I was. Okay, so this is connector to the speakers, I understand. It's kind of funny, it has 3 wires. I have only, I see here 2. Oh, unless I'm wrong, there's something else here. Oh, yeah, mirrors. So there is also mirror controller over here. So this probably was wired somehow differently. There is also the mirror, which is not present, obviously. And this thing was connected to the mirror to control. The mirror had the motor to adjust the mirror position, horizontally and vertically. So there's a whole bunch of wires. Here's probably some sensors, because this is lock. This is obviously this door. That's it. This is like the cockpit construction. It consists of 2 pieces: the outside and inside. In between, if you see, there is a massive beam which goes all the way from here to here. This is for safety reason, obviously. You want to make sure this door is strong and sturdy. It doesn't buckle when there is a side impact. Yeah. Next thing, we're gonna probably remove this guy. Maybe it'll give us a better chance to get inside. For this, I'm gonna be using some of these things. No, it's not. I hate this Imperial stuff. 1/4 inch, I hope. No. What is this? 932s. What a lucky number. Ta-da! Unfortunately, this thing is not. There is no connector here. They just. Oh no, there is a connector. Lucky me. They rusted as well. Huh. Okay, we have a speaker. This is who knows what, 4 ohm. So I assume the other one is 4 ohm as well. It's a shame, but still it's gonna work. Assembled in Mexico. Revision 2. This is revision 002. It's actually not too bad. I like this. I like this sort of, like, I don't know if you really see, very nice metallic mesh over here. It actually looks pretty cool. I like it. I can reuse this one, make a little speaker, but I have only 2 of them, not 4. Yeah, that's like it's gonna help me. But it's also a cool compartment made of PP, whatever it is. Polypropylene, I guess. I'm not really okay. So there's some even numbers here. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if I'm already on this side. On this side we have quite a beefy connector, which obviously has bazillion contacts over here. It's an industrial thing. It's just, yeah, it's pretty cool actually. It locks like this. I think you have to insert it, and yeah, it's really cool. Some industrial jazz here. Alright, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it. There are 2 beefy hinges, already obviously removed, which were mounted using, I'll show you in a second, those beefy screws. They're going like this, and 2 even bigger screws were going to the car. Yeah, it was amazing. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with those, but do I need them even? Who knows? Hinges definitely, they are really actually sturdy, like they are really beefy, so I'm not, but they have weird, I don't even know, they don't even have 90 degrees, I think. They like 70 degrees or something of rotation, so it's pretty useless. Not sure what we're gonna do with them. There is a little stopper here, which sort of stops the door in certain positions. I don't really care about it. I don't even know how to attack. Okay, it turned out to be there is a screw right under this thing, so I had to kind of break this top over here in order to actually unscrew it underneath here. Yeah, that's a secret for you. Anyways, let's try to pull this out and see what the hell is this. The most interesting thing, I think, in this door. Let me. Oh wow, that's pretty cool stuff, yeah. What a lovely connector here. Okay, we're gonna deal with this a bit later. I'm not even sure if it's even possible to pull out. I hope there is a trick. I hope there is a trick to it. I think I'm there, no? Okay guys, I have managed to pull this thing out by twisting and turning, and eventually all this contraption, which is mechanism for the window, is out. There is not much really left out there, so but I want to try one thing. Let me recreate something for you here. Let's pull this back where it used to be, and let's take this one and put it in here. And let's take 12 volt from the power supply and let's do some experiment. No, I see. Looks like we have dinky power supply. Alright, by twisting and turning I finally got this contraption out of there. Lucky me. Anyways, so yeah, it took some time. So I was kind of wondering, let me try to recreate something for you, or for experiment. Okay, I'll put this connector back. And let me take my LiPo battery, which is 3 cell, which is going to be around 12 volt, and connect it here. Ooh! Oh yeah, here we are. Well, at least it works in one way. Yep. Well, I couldn't really figure out what's going on here, but you got the idea. Unless I just directly connect straight to here. But if I put this way, it just slides the window up, and when polarity, for example, gonna be reversed. Let me reverse the polarity. You're gonna just do it opposite direction. But this is awesome. Actually, this is already pretty cool salvage thing. So first of all, we have, well, I'm not sure if we can use this contraption for anything as it is, but sure, it is pretty cool inside. It is. Maybe I even make another separate video specifically talking about how this thing works, because I really like it. I really like it to bits. Yep. Yep. Hello. It works. Nice. So let's see what else we can salvage out of this. So this is definitely keeper. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it. Maybe I'll eventually in a year or so ditch it away as well, because I couldn't come up with any project. But oh wow, we have freed the lock, and it's a little bit more than I thought it is. It definitely has to have some solenoid here. Wow, okay, so yeah, this is when door locks. This is when you unlock the door. That's pretty cool. This is if it's like this, you're not able to unlock it from outdoors. It does nothing. When it's like that, you are able to wow, this is pretty complex thing. So this is, I disconnected the outdoor thing outside. This was connected here. It was pulling like this, or pushing, depends. All right, this is inside. I'm gonna just remove this, I guess, and maybe this one. All right, that's so much easier. But definitely here is supposed to be a solenoid. There's 4 wires coming in, and yeah, this contraption right here probably is a solenoid. So it's just it's a good thing to have. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use it for, but maybe someone will just need this part, because it's sometimes this sort of part, car part, can just cost you like arm and leg. So, and it's small, and then the thing is, anything special here, like it's generic, right? So yeah, it may be even used by many GM cars, not necessarily just this Chevy Malibu. As long as this solenoid is operational, is this wire. I'm not sure if this is just a super fancy connector, or I don't know what the hell is it, and how to even deal with this. Let me try this first. Yes, something happening. It's probably super fancy connector. Oh, so sexy. Like I'm like, I know those are very proprietary things and they are very specific, but look at this. Look at that sexy connector. This is just amazing. Like, this is why sometimes I love to open these industrial things or these automotive things, to see these amazing connectors here. This is really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Chick. Wow. I wish more things like that were accessible to us makers, but this is sex on a stick, like some people say, right? Anyways, this lock is keeper as well, just for giggles. Maybe I can do some specific tear down of this unit. But yeah, I love it already. I'm gonna just disconnect it, so it's keeper. Not sure if I need those wires. Gonna just ditch them, I guess. Wires, I mean the. All right, so I think this is just a shell now. definitely going to the garbage. Now we just need to figure out how to free this harness and we're good. Hope it's gonna be possible without opening this door. I mean, with... Okay, we have to attack it on this side. There is a weather protection. And there is another... How is this thing? Oh, it's a weather stripping of some sort. Oh, it's not weather stripping, it's a slide for the window. The glass goes here. Oh, I see, it's none of our interest. I cannot wrap my mind where it is, if it's attached somewhere. Oh yeah, one of those. Oh, looks like this is just continuing. Here's the wiring harness for the door of Chevy Malibu 2004-2008. Again, another quite beefy and sexy connector on this side. Contains bazillion wires and weather protection, which is nice and stuff, and whole bunch of different sort of industrial connectors here. Like tiny one, that's probably for the speaker, I think. Oh no, sorry, this is for speaker, this is for the lock switch. By the way, here's the lock switch, where it is. Here, the lock switch, yeah. I might just, you know, put it all together and power it up without the door into play with, yeah. Right. Okay, this is gonna remain, so... Door is empty. So now, guys, well, if you were interested how door looks inside, this is, you know, essentially what's left of it. It's just a metal shell which is supposed to protect you from elements and from the crash, thanks to this thing. There is some mechanical parts which are supposed to lock and unlock the door, mechanical parts which are supposed to slide up and down the window. Mirror is missing, some mechanical parts which are hinges actually to allow mechanical operation of the door, and this is it. And there's not much electronic going on except some speakers we could pull out, some switches, some solenoids maybe in that lock, a motor is definitely a keeper, and that's it, and some bunch of wires. Door is very simple, but it is pretty cool still, despite being like very simple utilitarian device, let's say, which is integral part of your car, but still it's pretty simple in comparison to other things. It's still cool to see how much engineering is put in this door. Like all of this molding, all of this bending, all of this welding, all of these plastic parts, rubber parts, it's all require someone to really think about it. So yeah, still pretty cool how much we advanced for the past 100 years in comparison to how in the industry used to be before. So many specific parts. Well guys, I think I'm gonna clean up, I'm gonna do a summary without this big honking piece of metal over here. So after cleaning up, that's what I have left. So this big massive door and whole bunch of stuff is gone, and I have left two speakers, bunch of screws and plastic clips, wiring harness, lock, window mechanism, and two switches. I think I will play around with those things, and maybe someone would need them. Also, I may do tear down of this guy and this guy, because that's interesting how that things how those things work. Not sure we're gonna do with speakers. They are always good to have around, but I have only 2 of each, so yeah, I can't do a proper stereo speaker. Anyways, if you have any ideas what can I do with all those, or you, for example, interested in any specific teardowns of this guy or that guy, please message me in comments below. Yeah, looking forward to play with this, and please stay tuned for next video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.